Hello everyone. Today's our topic is online interview. So what is this online interview, right? So here this online interview is otherwise known as digital interview, remote interview and virtual interview, right? So this online interview is a job interview conducted through digital platforms, allowing candidates and interviewers interact remotely. This is what it's called, online interview. There are some video conferencing tool we use to conduct job interviews. They are Zoom, Skype, Google Meet and Microsoft Teams. Okay, so next is there are some types of interviews, right? Online interviews. The first one is screening interviews, panel interviews, behavioral interviews, technical interviews and final round interviews. In this, what is the screening interviews? So screening interviews are the interviews typically this is the first step of the hiring process. Okay, here the interviewers assess the candidate's basic job requirement. Okay, so you have to draft your resume in a very nice way. Okay, and the next one is panel interviews. Okay, what is this panel interviews? Okay, here the panel interviews are the interview assessed by multiple interviewers. Okay, they can be from different departments, different roles. Okay, here this panel interview, it's a crucial one. Why it is crucial? Because you have to give eye contact to each and everyone in the room, and also you should not tell your answer to the one person. You have to rotate your eyes like towards everyone. Okay, body language is very, very important, and answering to the question with clarity. Okay, and the next one is behavioral interview. What is this behavioral interview? So in this part, the interviewer assess your experience in previous role and also the previous company. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to prepare before coming to the interview, like the situation, task, action and also the result. Okay, be prepared with the situation where you showed your behavior and how you managed with your leadership skills and teamwork, and how you have controlled your emotions, because it is very important for the interviewer, like how you behave in a future performance. Okay, and the next one is technical interview. Here in this technical interview, the interviewer assess your technical skills, critical thinking skills and the problem solving skills. Okay, so you have to come by well prepared. The next one is final round interviews. In this final round interviews, it's a crucial part for the interviewee. Okay, so here the interviewer he may assess whether you are completely fit for the company and fit for the role and also the company culture. Okay, so this is what the type of online interviews, and now you are clear with what is the screening interviews, what is this behavioral interviews, panel interviews, technical interviews and also the final round interviews, right? And the next one is here, there are some tips for online interviews. I've already introduced the platform for this online interview, right? So here there are some tips, like you have to choose a quiet space, because it's a digital interview, right? It's a virtual interview. The space should be noiseless, and also your answer should be very clear, right? And you have to dress professionally, and you have to test your technology beforehand, whether the camera is working, whether you are able to open the resumes. Okay, so check whether the technology is beforehand, and maintain eye contact. That is very, very important, right? And before coming to the interview, you have to practice the question again and again, right? So these are the tips for online interview. And there are some common online interview questions. Can you tell about yourself? Why do you want to work here? Why I should hire you, right? What are your strength and weakness? These are the common online interview questions. Okay, and job specific questions are what experience do you have in industry or some other field? How would you handle the situation or challenge? Okay, and the next one is, can you give an example of your desired skills, right? I mean your unique skills. Okay, and behavioral questions. Can you describe a project where you led and the results? Okay, these are all called behavioral questions, right? And tell me about the time when you worked with your team and your role, right? So the next one is some future oriented questions, that is, where do you see yourself in 5 years, right? What are your long term goals? In last class, even I introduced what is the short term goal and what are the long term goal, right? So you should understand the real question, right? Okay, so these are the future oriented questions. Okay, so final questions is, he may ask you, do you have any questions for me, right? What do you think sets you apart from other candidates, right? So you should well prepare before coming to the interview. It's not an easy job, it's not an easy task, right? So prepare well, and be confident, right? Be bold. So definitely you achieve in your interviews. Okay, thank you. I will catch you in next class. Thank you.